why y'all didn't tell me it was two Shantaes out here? Why y'all didn't say that? Because I was shocked to say Shantae. So that must be Shantae number one and number two at the gym. Why y'all didn't say nothing? Straight at the gate, they still at the gym. True is still waiting on the sister friend to come on through. Finally, she came on through. Why is her name Shantae too? So that lets me know. Y'all remember those pictures that she tried to send and they sent them back? What if she was the one that was sending him pictures and using her name? You get what I'm saying? But anyway, she came into the gym or whatever. She was speaking and she asked could she get a hug, and he was just like, But of course, he went on and gave her a hug because she said she don't want to feel like a stranger around him. So she was just trying to just get a little hug off of True. So she just asked how he been doing and stuff like that, and basically they knew each other in past through jail, like they were not through jail, but they previously talked before while he was locked up. But he feels like he don't want to mess with her again, only because every time he gets like need her or something in between that form of not communicating with him, he just feels like she's going to do it again, break his heart. So he'd rather stay where he's at with Shantae, because Shantae held him down for 2 years, and that's loyalty to him. And that's all up in a nutshell. So, sis didn't care. Shantae 2.2, she didn't care. But, he was thinking about his fiance, best friend, whatever, wife. I don't know, because they're up the wall, and we don't know what's going on because they playing too much at this point. Because I got to come back on that one too. I'm sorry. So, of course, Tisha, Shantae number two, she's over here flirting with True at this point. She just said, like, basically he's fuckable, and that's about it. Because I was like, girl, what? Then she had the nerve to say, like, she's open between the times of 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I'm always available. Like, girl, you already just ready to throw it at True. Already. Like, but he was not trying to get with it if we don't know that, because this is like the second time we didn't talked about this girl, and he always lit her like a Christmas tree. Let's not play, because you probably did something, because them sex toys did not come back home. They stayed in your sister's car, and your sister getting the side eye like, go ahead, girl, get my brother, because I don't want him with the other Shantae. So of course, the cameraman always pull him to the side, asking questions, saying, well, what do you think about the situation? Well, she's like, who, Shantae? I mean, Tisha. I mean, I don't have a problem with them being together. Like, she know what she was doing, because she don't want her brother with Shantae. Like, it's messed up, because she's not feeling her at all. She basically want True to leave her for some odd reason. We know he got a type, but it don't seem like he got a type, because every time we look up, it's always us. Where's the YT women? Because that's what I'm missing. Because it seems like to me, y'all have that, but I thought it was there. So I'm just trying to figure that out. So now he been gone all day again. And he ain't called, he ain't reached out, he ain't text me, he ain't did none of that. None of that. Shantae is mad. She looking out the window, trying to see when he gonna pull up. Finally, he pull up. She like, where you been? Oh, I went to the gym and I went and got something to eat. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like every time when he leave, he gotta explain himself. And I'm just like, girl, you knew where he was at. He was with his sister. But, I mean, I know you can't trust him, but darn. You could have called him and see what he was doing, since you want to be friends and all that stuff. So you already know True didn't walk through the door. Shantae's on her phone per usual. You know she's mad, but she not finna look up at him because she's mad, because she like, yeah, girl, I can't believe this. You already know. But anyway, so she was on her phone per usual, and of course she was just mad because, like, why didn't you communicate with me? Why you didn't let me know everything was okay or something? And then basically she was just like, she need to go back home. She need to get her stuff together. She ain't seen her grandkids and all this stuff. She just trying to get back home, because she getting tired of True just asking all these questions. Every time when you look up, she keep asking about this relationship. Like, what are we doing? God, like, we know what he doing. Why we got to keep going through this same process of saying, what are we doing? You know what you're doing at this point, because you already settled it the other night. So why are we bringing it up again and again? I understand you trying to get close. You're trying to see if it's going to fit for you. But obviously, it's not what he wanted at the time. That's what it sounds like to me. But I'm just saying, at that time, I think he just didn't want to be with her because of she was being boring. She was always in the house. She was doing this and doing that, always on her phone. He's basically just saying, I'm not a homebody. So what did you expect? Like, I like to just do some F shit. Like, what? What are you trying to do, sir? Like, you trying to go out here and rob a bank or something again? What? You talking about you like doing that F shit? So what? What is it? Because I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, that lost me so bad. Because I'm like, okay, but she's sitting here crying her heart out trying to say, hey, I want your attention and I need your attention now. I wanted to spend a day with you before I have to go home. Because they are in Cape, where he's from. She can't stay there. So I guess, hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. So wait, I just thought about this. He's in his hometown. She had just drove up there, or whatever, because she's trying to go back home. So I'm just gonna say this. This is just my theory. If she really left him there at the Airbnb, because ain't no way she was gonna leave that house unattended without her when True in there, because she already know what he gonna do. So I'm just gonna marinate on it, because I'm just like, you went back and got him. We know, or you went back in there. I forgive you. We already know. Yeah, you still my wife. You still my fiance. You my girl. You my everything. So anyway, she storms out, go into the bedroom, got that duffel bag, start packing all her stuff in. She mad. So then he just like, what? What's wrong? What's wrong? Is it about the money? What? He is like provoking her. Like, he wanted to fight. Like, calm down, sir. And she basically like, leave me alone. I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. She's frustrated. It's just getting on her nerves. So he decided to pull some money out and give it to her. I'm sorry, not throw it. He gave it to her. And all she did was threw it on the bed and like, I don't want that. Because obviously that's not what she been wanting this whole time. She just wanted a relationship. She didn't want to say, you owe me for this and that. It's just the fact that she feel like, at this point, I have wasted my time with this man. I'm sitting up in this Airbnb and by myself with no man in sight, because my man want to run the streets. When all you had to do is go to the gym with him, and that probably would have just been a scapegoat for the other Shantae won't even pop up. Or it would have, but we don't know that for sure, because, you know, she was sick and all that stuff, so I'm just going to give her grace on that. Finally, we get to the car. We at the car. Shantae is still telling the truth, like, leave me alone, blah, blah, blah. Now, you know when you mad, when you leaving your man's house, and you in your car, I lock my door because I don't want him coming in. I'll crack the window, but why she left the door unlocked? He gonna say something. So that's it. So you just use me? I built you up? What? Sir, you been locked up for how long? And you gonna tell this woman that you built her up? That was the wrong definition to use on her. Because why would you even fix your mouth to say, I built you up? What you build up? Hurt? Not trustworthy? Paranoid, other women, using all my money. Must I go on? Because I'm trying to figure it out. The math ain't mathing, and you over here trying to just provoke this girl at this point. Like, you really just doing this. And Shantae, you already know what I'm about to say. You already know what I'm about to say. Okay, you know, in my last videos, remember she said she had lupus and she had a stroke and then she lost her mama and all that stuff. At that point, I would have just took myself out of the whole equation. We not filming today because he finna do this. I'm not filming. Because you let this man stress you out, and that made you have flare-ups and stuff, and then you didn't get a chance to grieve and all that, which I understand completely. But in the sense of, let's just go back to say, we didn't know what really was going on with you. I'm going to say that because some people in the comments be getting mad at me for saying stuff when we didn't know. It's not our fault she came out late in the game and want to tell us about her. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it like I don't know what's going on, because I just want to let y'all know that, because stop. I know that. So after he do all that rah-rah stuff in the front yard of the Airbnb, he just keep trying to provoke her. She finally got in the car, closed the car door, and drove down the street to the stop sign. True, on the other hand, still standing outside like, dang, that's messed up. That's messed up. Why he go back in the house? Call his sister. Yeah. I just broke up with Shantae. Bro, is that a flex or what? You calling your sister like, okay, well, where the hoes at? That's what you saying? Like for part 2, okay?